Hey guys, today we're taking a look at the Unit 5 study guide. This video is page 1. Okay, so you must review the study guide and follow along with the study guide videos. You should preview the study guide before you watch the video and think to yourself, what do I already know? Jot down some answers, jot down some thoughts. And what you should aspire to do, get some credit on your exam, fill out this study guide and check your work with the video, and then share your completed work and study guide with me in class, or send it to me in Schoology, and I'll hook you up with some credit for going the extra mile. Okay? So, first question, why do cells have to remain small? The best way I can explain this is to tell you to think about efficiency. Okay, when the cells remain nice and small, they can stay efficient. There is some math that's involved in this answer. It's the surface area to volume ratio. I'm not going to make you do math, not this year. So what you need to think about is if the DNA and the information is inside the nucleus, if it has to travel through all this volume to get to the cell membrane, to get to different parts of the cell, that's going to take a really long time. It's called an information crisis. If the cell is nice and tiny, it's nice and efficient, and it's able to do its jobs, that's better for everybody. So taking a look at the slideshow, this was on slide number 9 and slide number 10, and it was talking about the limitations to cell growth. The volume grows too fast relative to surface area. Material exchange is insufficient. The picture here is exactly like the picture I drew. And we talked about this in terms of the elephant and the mouse. And we said that the elephant and the mouse have relatively the same sized cells, but the big difference is that the elephant has more. Okay, that's what makes it different. Okay, so that is number 1 on the study guide. Taking a look at number 2. Describe the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction deals with one parent. There's no genetic diversity, and that includes, let me underline that so it's a little bit separate and you can understand my scratch. All right. No genetic diversity. That includes binary fission, budding, spores, fragmentation, regeneration, and vegetative reproduction. In sexual reproduction, you have 2 parents. You have a sperm and an egg to create a fertilized zygote, and that's going to increase genetic diversity because you have 2 genetically different sex cells that have gone through meiosis, and so you're going to have some genetic differences there. This was on slide number 16 and 17 of the slideshow. A little bit more in terms of examples of the different types of asexual reproduction. We've seen this. You see the vegetative reproduction like on the little potatoes. All right, so that's what that one is. All right, next up, why do cells go through the cell cycle? Why do they have to go through the cell cycle? Like, what's going on here? And we've got growth, repair, asexual reproduction, and formation of gametes. So when your cells are creating sperm or eggs, it's going to go through meiosis. So that's a little bit different. But those are the reasons that cells go through the cell cycle: for growth, repair, asexual reproduction, or formation of gametes. And these two, like, you can only do one or the other. You wouldn't be, well, actually some organisms do have, anyway, yeah, we'll get into that another time. But those are your reasons. Those are your reasons for the cell cycle. That's going to be the end of page 1. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll show you page 2 in just a few minutes.